Okay, so we've almost reached our little spot. It wasn't really a designated spot, I just come for a walk in the bush, and I've sort of gotten to a point where I'm ready to stop and have a little cook up for my lunch. It's around 20 to 1, something like that. So I'm just walking through this burned out forest at the moment. This area has been pretty comprehensively burned. Oy, slippery. And maybe about 6 months ago, I think. And yeah, it's made quite a mess. There's a bit of green feed coming back through now for the animals, and you know, the trees haven't started to regenerate yet, but they will. They'll be alright. But yeah, it's a desolate kind of area when it's like this. Yeah, some muddy stuff here. It's been really cold in the last few days. We haven't had a bit of snow falling. A good sprinkle of snow the last 2 mornings. It's all melted away and gone now, but it's left a lot of moisture around. Everything's very slippery and muddy, especially in here with all the ash and, you know, the lack of ground cover. It's just making it very messy. Now we're just on the verge, on the fringe of where the gully that the fire hasn't come up. Oh, it's, yeah, only very small marks from the fire in there. It's mostly intact. Yeah, comparatively. Down there it's pretty well burned out. Alright, I'm back down at the bottom of that little gully that wasn't so badly burned that we crossed into, and now that's brought us back down onto the main creek. And I'm just going to sit up here on this flat. Here's the setup I've currently got. It's full of just twigs and small stuff at the moment to get it going. I haven't got anything to light, you know, ferrocerium rod. So I'm not sure if this stuff's going to work really well. But I'm out in the bush and this is what I got to work with. So I'm going to try it and I'm just going to see how things pan out. And with some luck we'll have a fire going. Alright, with a fair bit of stuffing about, I've gotten that going. As I said, everything's wet and damp. It's not super wet, but it's all definitely damp. And yeah, it's taking a little bit of effort to get things burning. More than I'd like, but it is going now. it's just about done. It's getting there. Not much longer. Would have been quicker with a lid on, obviously, but not that fussed about rushing things today. Where's that stick I had? Where's that Scotty? Is it? Level this up. Enough. Not pretty hot. Cracking. Have to boil a bit. Well, gassing nicely, not too hot. So she's cooking pretty good, bubbling away nicely. I'll simmer that right down so that it's not so soupy and more of a sauce than a soup. That'll thicken up nicely and just cook through those spuds and carrots a little bit more. But yeah, I'm impressed with this little camp cooker. And I think the main thing is just getting it started. Is the one hiccup. You have to bring something, you know, like a fire lighter or some sort of thing to get the initial fire started. And once it's done that, she's great. It does a very good job. And you can just keep it burning for ages. And it's burning strong. Plenty of power there to boil that water. And get that all cooked up. It's not burning anything. The black bits in there is mushrooms. And there's also black pepper. So, I mean, that's good. That little fry pan worked pretty well, surprisingly. So, I'm not sure if that's my grandpa's from back in the day. It's 1943 stamped on it. Still does a pretty good job. You know, even, you know, like I said, it snowed yesterday. Rained all yesterday afternoon. And, you know, there's still enough wood, standing wood, that's dry enough, you know, for burning. There's plenty of that around here. You know, it's kicking butt, this thing. Get a nice burn in there, inside the chamber. And that will stay hot for, you know, even if I don't put any more wood on, there's the residual heat from the coals in the bottom. We'll probably simmer that. I'll now see what happens. I won't put any more wood on. I'll just let it simmer. Little red fox must have smelled me dinner and wanted to come and have a share. What were you doing, dog? Letting that fox sneak in like that. It's probably, I don't know, less than 10 metres. 10 metres away. I was just thinking about taking the food off and letting it sit there and go for a little wander, you know, while it cooled. But glad I didn't make that choice. There'd be nothing left by the time I got back. Oh, Mr. Fox would have polished it off. Yeah, now you smelled him, haven't you? You sniffed him now. He's going around us, has he? Yeah, she's ready to eat now, that's for sure, and the heat's going out of it. Well, that's not true. The heat is, the flame's extinguished, I think. But now you've got still quite a bit of heat in there. If I put that back on there, you can see it's still ticking away there. So there's a fair bit of heat coming up from that. You couldn't put your hand over the top of the pot stand, it would burn you pretty quick. So that's all good. That's good. Happy. Where's my dog gone? There she is. She's on the trail of that fox. Still bubbling. Let's turn this off.